Today we're going to do a simple arm rig. This is what it's going to look like. So a simple arm rig, and we're going to do some controls for the sleeve as well. Make it longer and shorter, change the curve, and just make it sway from side to side. The first thing always, Control G, just to bring up the grid. Go like that. That is definitely not the color I want. Let's just change that quickly. Just change it into a white. So if you've watched the hand tutorial, you can do the arm rig in exactly the same way, so that you can foreshorten the upper arm or the lower arm. And I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to use as I stated, a simple rig. So it's going to be set up a little bit different, but I'll link that video. So if you want to create an arm that's got a bit more control. All right, so I'm just not gonna even name the layers. I mean, you can. Let's just say upper arm, and this one's gonna be lower arm. All right. Now we need to copy this guy. So just Control C, go to the lower arm, Control V, and then we're just gonna have to judge. All right. Let's create a bone layer. Bone, call it the arm, and we place both these guys inside. So I'm going to create from there to there is the upper arm, and I can keep this one selected because I want the bottom one to be parented to it. Let's bind it to this layer, and the upper arm, let's bind it to this one. And it is a simple rig, so let's see if that, oh, I didn't turn off the strength. Not there. The bones, select both S, and just turn the strength off completely. Just check the parenting. Perfect. So let's go to the upper arm layer. So I'm going to start off with that. We're just going to take it down to there. So let's see, let's put one in there, and definitely one in there. So we're going to use this one with the curve once we do the sleeve going up and down. So I do the curve so long. And then this one, just curve it. Let's snap that in. So let's turn off the grid, Control G. Now, I'm going to select this guy, Control C to copy it, and then I'm going to create a new vector layer. This one I'm going to call sleeve back, and I'm just going to move the upper arm over it. I never pasted the upper arm. There we go. I can do this with the grid on. Much easier. There we go. I'm quickly going to change this one's color, just make it a bit darker. Again, you can decide what you want. I'm just going to go with that. And then move it there. So deselect any bones. And I'm just going to go up like that and call this curve. Let's turn down the strength and show the label. First, I'm going to create an action curve. Okay. And I usually do this. I start line in the middle, 48, and then that way and this way. I'm going to take the transform tool, select this one, and give it a keyframe. Now, it doesn't really matter if you go up or down from here. Let's go up, and on this one, we'll go one click down. Then we hide that, we bring up sleeve back, and we're going to do exactly the same. So you've got that one, give it a keyframe. So obviously the upper arm sleeve is now going up. So we are going to snap this one down. And let's turn this guy on just to see. So we have to go down when we go this way. All right, and we need to go when we do this one. That should be, there we go. All right. That is the curve. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to control the length of it. So deselect any buttons. Now we need to, let's turn the back off and work on the upper arm first. And T for transform. I will select all three, the bottom. You go. So once we selected that, need to give it a keyframe. And again, we can decide what we want to do. So one click down, and let's do one click up. And now we hide that. We're going to do exactly the same with the back sleeve. So just select the bottom three, give them a keyframe. And I think this is down. Am I correct? Yes. So one click down. And this one is one click up. All right. So main line. Let's just see if it works. Red top button. And that is working. So I got those selected. Yeah. Keyframe. And then this one, I'm just going to move. So this is in line. It can be a little bit on the outside. Doesn't matter. And same thing on this side. All right. Now we're going to unhide the upper arm and give this, go this way. Now we get something we can follow. This you're also just going to have to eyeball somewhere out there. Okay. something like that. We could go back to headline, button, we got the curve, we got the length, and we got a little bit of a sway. All right. Now, obviously, I did not connect the layers. All right. And so let's just select this guy, bind it to this bone, and it should work fine now. Let's check. There we go. See if these guys work still. And they work. All right. Now it's these lines. So let's go to lower arm, select the whole layer, and hide edge. Just take that away and that away. So when you see stuff like this is obviously it's still a shape going on. There's just no, what do you call it? A stroke. There's no stroke here. So what I usually do is in grid mode. So hold Control G. Let's just move this guy down. There we go. Then we got it. So let's see. Much better. Curve. Here's this way. All right. All right. See you in the next tutorial.